Welcome to Hi-Fi Math. Today's video is the fourth part of our mixed numbers video series. In part 1, we learned about improper fractions, mixed numbers, and how to convert one to the other. In part 2, we learned how to add mixed numbers. Part 3 was all about subtraction. In this video, we will show you how to multiply mixed numbers. And in part 5, we will explain the division of mixed numbers. So, let's get started. The first and most important step when multiplying mixed numbers is to convert them into improper fractions and then proceed. As you probably already know, mixed numbers are in fact improper fractions in disguise, and it is quite easy to convert one to the other and vice versa. However, if you need a refresher on this topic, check out our Mixed Numbers Part 1 video. We will leave the link in the video's description. Now, let's do some examples together. Our first problem is 4 4/5 multiplied by 6 2/3. For the first number, we will take the whole part 4 and multiply it by the denominator 5. 4 times 5 equals 20. Then, we take the numerator and add it to this product. 4 plus 20 equals 24. Now, we use this sum as the new numerator over the original denominator of the mixed number. 24 over 5 is the improper fraction form of the mixed number 4 4/5. Next, we perform the same thing for the second number. 6 multiplied by 3 equals 18. 18 plus 2 equals 20. So 6 2/3 equals 20 over 3. At this point, we can simply multiply the two improper fractions, 24 over 5 multiplied by 20 over 3. Do you remember how to do this? We simply multiply the two numerators together and then the two denominators together. In the numerator section, we have 24 multiplied by 20 equals 480. In the denominator section, we have 5 times 3 equals 15. Therefore, 24 over 5 times 20 over 3 equals 480 over 15. Because it is always good practice to bring each fraction to its lowest terms, we check to see if both the numerator and the denominator of 480 over 15 are divisible by the same number. It turns out that they are, and the number is 15. In this case, 480 divided by 15 equals 32, and 15 divided by 15 equals 1, and the final answer is 32 over 1, or simply 32. So far, so good. However, before we move on to the next example, we want to show you a slightly different way of finding the final answer. This second method may sometimes be faster and easier than the method we just described. So, here it is. After we have converted the two mixed numbers into their improper fraction equivalents, we have to multiply 24 over 5 multiplied by 20 over 3. This time, however, instead of first multiplying and then reducing the product to its lowest terms, we can simplify the two factors before multiplying them. How do we do that? Well, the denominator 3 of the second fraction, 20 over 3, is a factor of the numerator 24 of the first fraction, 24 over 5. Therefore, we can divide them both by 3. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. Next, we notice that the denominator 5 of the first fraction is a factor of the numerator 20 of the second fraction. Therefore, we can divide them both by 5. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. As a result, instead of multiplying 24 over 5 times 20 over 3, we ended up multiplying 8 over 1 times 4 over 1. Since any number over 1 is that same number, we get 8 over 1 times 4 over 1, which equals to 8 times 4, or 32, as the final answer. Regardless of the method, we ended up with the same answer. Our second example is 10 and 4/5 multiplied by 4 and 4/9. Converting 10 and 4/5 into improper fraction form, we multiply the whole number 10 by the denominator 5, and we get 50. Next, we add 50 to the numerator 4 and get 54. Finally, we use 54 as a new numerator over the original denominator 5, and we get 54 over 5. The second mixed number converted into improper fraction form is 40 over 9. We came up with it by multiplying 4 by 9 and then adding 4 to get the new numerator while keeping the original denominator unchanged. So now, our multiplication problem looks like this. 54 over 5 multiplied by 40 over 9. 54 times 40 equals 2,160, and 5 times 9 equals 45. Our product is the improper fraction 2,160 over 45. In order to simplify this large fraction, we can divide both its top and bottom part by 45. 2,160 divided by 45 equals 48. 45 divided by 45 equals 1. Therefore, the final answer is 48. Just because multiplying bigger numbers takes longer, we can try the second method of multiplying these two mixed numbers. Instead of first multiplying and then reducing the product to its lowest terms, we can simplify the two factors before multiplying them. In this example, we notice that the denominator 5 of the first fraction is a factor of the numerator 40 in the second fraction. Therefore, we can divide them both by 5. 40 divided by 5 equals 8. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. We also observe that the second denominator 9 is a factor of the first numerator 54. If we divide them both by 9, we get 54 divided by 9 equals 6. 9 divided by 9 equals 1. As a result, our two improper fractions now look like this. 6 over 1 times 8 over 1, which is the same as 6 times 8 equals 48. We ended up with the same answer while avoiding the multiplication of the bigger numbers, 54 and 40. Whether to use a first or second method is entirely up to you, and we would suggest practicing both of them so that you understand both. Here you go. Now you know how to multiply mixed numbers. The more you practice, the easier it will be for you to solve problems with mixed numbers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos, and don't forget to comment down below. Till next time, high five math.